Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we are standing in front of a 2023 Kawasaki KLR 650. This is the base model. This is an adventure dual sport bike, if you will. But this bike made a hiatus there in the late teens, 18, 17, somewhere in there. And then it come back in 2022. As the Gen 3, so you're looking at this is a 23, so not much difference other than color, but the big change in 2022 aside from aesthetic changes is fuel injection. So that's what makes this bike very appealing. Plus it's got a long lineage of successful durability, reliability, and plenty of low-end horsepower. I'm going to throw the specs up on the bike right now so you guys can check those out.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like
so basically we picked up this bike. We want to get into some more adventure riding. Here where we live in central Ohio, there's several good adventure loops, adventure trails that you can ride with overnight camping, and that's very appealing to us, just kind of our outdoor lifestyle. So we wanted to get into a bike, an entry-level beginner bike that we can customize and build to better suit our needs. This bike comes in several different flavors. It's going to come in a short version, which has a different seat, a lower pitch seat, and a lowering suspension. I have the S model seat. I'll just kind of throw it up here. I'll set it on top of this so you can kind of see the difference. It's about an inch difference. The dealer threw that in on the deal when we picked up the bike. All right, guys, what I thought I would do is, again, when I bought the bike, I got an S model seat. The dealer threw it in on the deal. They were running some good rebates, and I talked him into another seat. But visually you can see this is the standard seat. It's thicker. The S seat's much thinner all the way through the seat. Now, riding with both seats, I have about a 33-inch inseam. I can get my heels down on this seat. I can get my heels down on this seat. I would say if you're a 32-inch inseam or so, you may want the shorter seat. I'm more tall through the torso than I'm in legs. But like I said, I got a 33-inch inseam I can touch with my heels, no problem with the standard seat. Same way with the small seat. If you get an S model, it's going to come with this seat and a lowered suspension. So it's going to be about a little over 2 inches difference. This seat's going to make about an inch or so difference in the seat height. Now, coming from experience, this seat, the standard seat, is a lot more comfortable than this seat. I know a lot of guys say they can't tell the difference. I could definitely tell the difference between the two. So there's kind of the rundown on the seat if anyone had a question on that. You also can get a traveler model that has a rear luggage rack, some accessories on the front, a USB port, a 12-volt power port, and stuff like that. They also offer an adventure model that's going to have your side panniers, the USB, the 12-volt charging port, and some fog lights and some crash protection. But you know, we decided to go with the base route basically because when I think of Kawasaki, I think of Kawasaki green, and this is what was so attractive for me on this bike is I love the color. Absolutely love it. Just goes back to the 70s for me and the old KZs and H2 750s, stuff like that. So just kind of a retro nostalgia color for me. But all right, I'm going to jump off here. Let's go over some of the features on the bike. Again, this is the base model, so let's jump into it. All right, guys, let's take a look at the bike, how it comes in stock form. First and foremost, let's go from the ground up. So you're going to get a set of Dunlop K750 tires, front and rear. And as you can see, it's a decent, I'm going to say maybe 50-50 tread. You know, they're going to work great in the dirt and the hard pack. I don't know so much about the single track stuff, but pretty decent tire. So real happy with that. What's cool is you got the black rims, rear disc brake. You're going to have your luggage rack. This is coming on the base model. Storage for your toolkit. Passenger foot pegs. Really looks nice with the engine, you know, blacked out. The paint just pops. You're going to get the hand guards, and on the new Gen 3s, This new LED light headlight, probably one of the best headlights that I've seen in a dual sport. So just kind of looking here at the bike, you know, you're gonna have your, you know, pretty basic mirrors. This area here, it's blanked off. This would be if you had a traveler model or an adventure model, you would have a USB port there. And then over here is another blanked area. You would have a 12-volt charging port. And then here's a blank again for the key switch, or I'm sorry, switch for your auxiliary lights if you wanted to add those. So you get a very nice display. So as you can see, it's got a clock, your fuel level, odometer with trips and things like that, different trip meters you can set, miles per hour, and you would have what I would think would be a gear selector, but it's not in there, or at least show you what gear you're in. Not a big deal, it's only a 5-speed transmission. There is no RPM gauge, so you'll have, you know, your turn signal indicators on both sides. So very basic. You're also going to get a rail here that you can mount like your GPS, your phone, things like that. So pretty cool. On the controls, you're going to have your horn, standard, non-self-canceling, turn signal, high and low beams. And then on the back here, you're going to have a little pass lever there. So what that's going to do is flash your high beams if you're going to pass somebody. So that's kind of a cool feature not a lot of guys talk about. You're going to have, you know, your on-off switch here, your starter, and then a single disc brake in the front. Going to have some engine protection, not much. This is a plastic cover down here on the bottom. You do have adjustable rear suspension. You can set your preload and rebound, things like that. Overall, very cool bike. Basic bike as it is right now, but very cool bike. One thing that we are looking to do is add some crash protection. The pannier racks for the back so we can get some luggage on it. And then maybe a different windscreen. You know, I do have the windshield extenders here. Kind of lifts the windscreen up, but it's still a little short for my liking. Hey guys, thanks for watching these videos. We appreciate it very much. If we would love to earn you to become a subscriber to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, we appreciate it. Keeps us motivated. But be looking for more content on this bike right here. Again, this is the 2023 Kawasaki KLR 650 base model. So we're going to work through what kind of luggage system we're going to go. Are we going to go soft panniers or hard luggage? You know, what kind of setup as far as crash protection, ergonomic things we like. We've already added some windshield visors here, and I'm going to get into you know, the reasons why on that is just the buffeting from that windscreen just hit me right in the eyes. So we added that, but other than that, the bike's completely stock as it sits right now. So until next time, guys, God bless.